The new occupant. Come on. Oh. Good morning. Well, we got a busy one on the mountain today, guys. First thing we gotta do is get this trailer hooked up. I'm actually gonna be delivering that down there to the landing. Mike's got to move a whole lot of block and stuff. Gary's supposed to be coming over to pull it with Biggie. I'm gonna be working on the goat pen today. The goats will be in the pen by the end of the day, so that's my main priority today. But they need to use my trailer, so I'm gonna get that hooked up, take that down there to them real quick, and then we're gonna get started on the goat fence. Let's get it.
Yeah, ideally it would be right here. That way Gary could back his truck up and just hook up to it.
Just trying to figure out the best way to turn it. This truck turns wide, the trailer's wide.
Woo! Woo! Yeah! Check it out. I think it's zoomed in on it. Oh, hold it! Spinning. Maybe we should just drop it and use Uber. Yeah. He said unless his rose bushes are in the way. Baby, will you come hold this camera? Or never mind. Sorry. I'll pick it up. Yeah. Yeah, come on back. Hold up. I mean, honestly, that's pretty good. That's not too, I don't think that's too far at all. I think that's pretty good. I mean, I guess we could get a little bit closer. Come on back. I do want room to move though. I mean, that's good. That's good. And that's gonna give Gary plenty of room to get in. Our friends, Gary and Melanie with Simple Life Reclaimed are gonna be coming over here to pull this trailer load of blocks that we're about to load up to Dreamers Valley.
All right, well, my part of this project's over with. Trailer is delivered. Are you hooking to the small trailer and taking the load out today too?
Yeah, I'll be pulling the small trailer down here.
Okay.
But I was gonna take those
tires.
Those tires
yeah,
and wheels
bring them on up there. Bring them on up there. All right. Well, I gotta go start working on the goat fence. Let's go. All right, guys, we got things somewhat leveled out. I got all the piled up stuff that was up against the fence, pushing it out back. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tie them all up all the way around, and then I'll come back and do a final putting in dirt in and filling in low areas to make sure that I got them all covered but with the fence moving a little bit, I want to wait until I get them up against the T-post nice and tight, get them secured off, and then bring in the last little bit of dirt. We're almost there, guys. We're about to bring the goats in here real shortly. All right, guys. Well, that was the one I've been waiting on. Last one. The fence is officially done. Done, done, done. Mike came up here, needs Uber. I'm actually gonna put this right here because I'm actually gonna fill it in from the back side.
I'm also checking out our fence because I bought the same style brand, or not same brand. I didn't buy the red top line, but I bought the Oklahoma.
Yeah.
But it's the same gauge, same style, and I'm liking it.
Oh, it's tighter than a banjo string, bro. Yeah. I could officially let everybody in right now to run around, but wait, there's more. I'm about to build a Widowmaker playground for the goats. I'm gonna take all these Widowmakers and make a playground.
Yeah.
So probably gonna go over there where those stumps are already cut off a little bit and use those and that little grouping of trees there. I'll make them a little jungle gym. All right, guys, I gotta get Uber cleared off. That way Mike can use it.
You might as well drive. You're more comfortable.
Change of plans. I'm gonna go help Mike.
Thank you so much.
Abe just mudded Mel.
Like,
He got you.
bro.
He jumped off Uber into that mud and sprayed her.
Dude, I'm lucky that I didn't get my face slapped with that. He got me though. Didn't get the soda.
Hey. Man, why you do your mama like that? Hey, come here. Let me get a close up of that face. You got mud. Turn that way. Look at that, guys. Man, I tell you what, them little ladies better watch out. You gonna be a stunner, boy. And a hard worker. Come on, watch out. Watch out. 2035. Watch out. All right, guys, we're gonna make a quick stop. The four-wheeler has a flat tire. Mike had these out on his property, so we're gonna see if these will work on the four-wheeler. Doggy. Yeah, he's gonna. Hold that, hold that. It's too low. Go ahead and pull the pins, whatever's holding the pins, you know. Auger towards the front. All right, now that we got the forks on, we're gonna go get a round bale and go ahead and put that in the pen for the goats and the pigs, because the pigs will actually eat the hay as well. The coonies will anyways. So we'll go ahead and get that in place, and then we'll start trying to figure out what type of playground we're gonna build.
so complete. so secure. From the old truck to the newest friend, running in the nose. From the old truck to the new white Ford. David's rolling steady, keeping common HQ in order. Through the fields and the pastures, he's working every day, building dreams on common flatland, and he's got a lot to say. David on Common Mountain, where the air is fresh and clear. David's working hard, he's still, but he always sows he cares. From the old truck to the newest friend, running in the nose. From the old truck to the new white Ford. David's rolling steady, keeping common HQ in order. Through the fields and the pastures, he's working every day, building dreams on common flatland, and he's got a lot to say. David on Common Mountain, where the air is fresh and clear. David's working hard, he's still, but he always sows he cares. From the old truck to the new white Ford, David's rolling still. He's
Alright guys, I don't know how much of that I got on camera because the camera died. But I got the goats a natural little playground. And I used all the stuff that was in this area right here, because the reason why I brought Taxi up to the mountain is to start clearing out this area and leveling it, getting it ready for grass. So this big old Widowmaker right here was in the woods right there. That one right there was the other piece to that one. And that old piece of pine right there was behind the chicken coop right there. This is the big old stump that was way over there close to the rabbit grow outs. That was too heavy when it first got down for Uber to move. And that one was the biggest challenge because I don't have the backhoe on Uber or any attachment right now. So it's a little light weight on the rear end. And this one right here is the stump from the tree that just blew down a couple of weeks ago right there in front of the tiny house during that windstorm. So repurposed and reused all of this. I think it's really cool. The goats can jump on the stumps, logs, whatever, and it is tight, guys. It ain't going nowhere. I use this natural Y and this tree right here to kind of lock everything into place, so I don't have to worry about it falling on the goats or the pigs or anything for safety. And I use the root system to be able to lock it in place as well. I think it turned out great. I like it. I can't wait to see them play on it. Well guys, we are to the point where it's time to put some animals in here. I'm going to go ahead and get their food and water bowls and everything else moved over here. And then we're going to bring the goats in and then let the pigs out. And bring Eclipse in and see how she does with the pigs. As y'all seen, I also put hay over there. I got a knife over there by the goats. I'll cut all the netting off. They're going to be happy, happy, happy. All right, let's go get the food barrels. Get the truck back here as well, because I just went and got a big old round of food for them yesterday. All right, so I got the goats and Eclipse's food barrels over here, and their things that they eat and drink out of. I think I've decided I'm going to go ahead and move the rabbits today too, and put the rabbits back here. And eventually here in the near future, the chickens are moving too. I'm trying to get the animals a little further away from the cabin because it is springtime and the flies are already getting really bad. So I'd much rather have it further back here. Domino's been following me today. Hasn't been very active on camera today, but he's been in the shadows. All right, we got all the feed loaded up. We're gonna go grab the rabbit's barrel and go ahead and move it. Then we'll get all the food in the barrels, come back, fill up the chicken feed barrel, and move the rabbits. All right, now we got the rabbits back here. Got rabbit food, dog food, goat food. I'm probably gonna put that table over here on the end for the water for the rabbits, because the rabbits got to have water every single day. So that's why I got the little pump system for them. So we're gonna get that set up, and then we got to reroute a whole lot of water hose and run it this way. Eventually I'll end up putting a frost-free faucet out here, but that's a whole lot of doing through all of this rock. Probably gonna end up having to rent something to trench a trench all the way from the tiny house all the way out here. So that's a big project. Won't be today. All right, I'm gonna get the table set up, get the hose over here, and get everything watered. And then I need to do one more modification to the gate, and then we're ready to bring the animals. All right, got the goats water, getting the pigs water going. I got 3 of the bowls. I want to get one of those long troughs for the goats, but they're pretty proud of them, so I'll see if I can find one on Marketplace or something like that. So the hay's ready, the water's ready, but as you see, I got a piece of fence up here, and I got these stainless zip ties from Pops that I'm going to try to use. I've never used them, so I don't know how it works. You got 2 different types of pliers deals with them to make them work. Kind of shows some directions here. So we're going to give them a shot and try to put that fence on. I don't think nothing can fit through it right now, but when there's babies, they'll be able to fit through it. So we're going to go ahead and address that while we're doing all of this. Well guys, Mel and Gary stopped by to drop my trailer off, and as we do each other, I put them to work. So this was a scrap piece of fence from our little fence project right here, and I think it ended up working out real good. That should definitely keep all the babies in. What do you think about it, Domino?
Domino approved. Domino approved. Oh boy.
Well guys, we got fresh water, we got hay, we got a playground, we got rabbits in the area, we got Domino approved. It's time to start letting some critters in here. Let's let the pigs out.
David, I found the water. Finders keepers. I'm thirsty.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Found it in the bag of. Pretty cool little bit.
That's pretty cool. First one. Come on. Well, they have a self-feeder, so they just got through eating. They were sleeping.
True.
Come on. Freedom. Come on, pork chop. Open the gate. They're coming. The new occupant. Come on. Oh. Didn't know I was a goat herder. Come here. Come here, baby. Oh, come on. Good girl. It's a big moment here on the mountain. Let me get Eclipse some food. That's what I'm curious about right now, is what Eclipse is going to think about the pig. Eclipse, be a good girl. Eclipse, be a good girl. Let me get Eclipse some food. Be a good girl. Be a good girl. I knew that wouldn't take you long. Eclipse is definitely a water bug. Well, that's a good sign. She's curious about the pigs, but she didn't kind of growl or anything like that. Eclipse is a sweetheart. She's kind-natured, so as long as they're not too small like a baby where she thinks it's a toy.
Yeah.
She's normally pretty good with them. She ain't gonna pick them up and carry them. They done about tripled in size since I got them. Somebody looks happy. What do you think about the enclosure? How'd it turn out?
That's super awesome. This is really, really nice.
You like the natural playground?
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for them to find that and start playing on it. Clips, be nice. Clips is like, now what are these critters? Do I need to guard them too? Stacy's got the idea. Start clearing. Clips is like, oh, I got more friends. Clips, be nice. What do you think about it?
About this?
The Clips. Be nice.
About this?
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
Hey.
Is the goat gonna stay over here?
Yep. Well, Clips is taking a break.
I named all of them last time we came over here.
I had to remove Eclipse because Eclipse was playing with the pigs a little too much and nipped at the tail of pork chop there and made it bleed. So I went ahead and put her back over there for the time being. I'm going to talk to Mike and them about they're only going to be here for about 2 more weeks. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to put Eclipse down there with Halo until they move. That way I can let her out. But I don't want to run the risk of her hurting one of the pigs. She's not used to them. And they're so small that she wants to play and chase them. The goats are doing really well though. They seem to love it. And we finished just in time because that storm is starting to roll in, guys. All right, guys, well, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this one. It has been a long day, guys, but everybody is seeming to enjoy the new enclosure. I can't wait to see them start playing on the little playground over there. I think that turned out very well, using stuff from nature that was just kind of laying around. Pigs are good. They have like doubled in size, maybe even tripled in size since I've got them. What are you doing, Waddles? You have waddled out, huh? All right, guys, until we see each other again, come on, let's go on another adventure.